Hello, everyone. Uh, I know that this looks a little bit awful, but hey, I had to do this stream because I got this. How to put it? I was just thinking about it yesterday, and it's like this new gunsmith system not only affects us casual players and how the way that it's done, but it's also gonna affect competitive COD players. You know, Optic, Carnage, Face, because here's the thing with this new gunsmith system. Well, let me just showcase. Share screen. There we go. Here we have this image, and how it's going to look in a sense of way, Um, Here's the thing with not only choosing your attachments but also tuning each one individually. So each one has, like, from what I can figure out, uh, is the same things that we had in Modern Warfare 2019. Pros, ADS faster. Cons, the stability is a little bit less. But if you can get into the settings and you can tune in those pros and cons, well, obviously, pro players are going to have specific setups, and I hope that you can actually, how to put this one, that you can move the indicator, not like one peg and then the other peg, like slightly here and there, and you're gonna see a lot of weapon tuning individually for COD competitive, in the sense of way that if they don't get their tunings uh, right on the spot with certain attachments, they can actually, change the attachment or actually make it so that they got extremes and make the gun balance. What I mean by extremes is that you can have there we go. Let's say this stock helps you ADS faster, but this grip ADS faster, but has no aiming stability. But this script has greater aiming stability, but it deteriorates your ADS fast. And now that you can actually uh, tune your attachments and weapon parts, what you're ultimately going to do is max out this attachment in weapon ADS or near max stat it in their slots, in their respective tuning, and then the grip, you're going to max grip it in order for you to actually just hold it like if it was normal, or ADS faster, but you can have a stability in aim because of the grip. And that's a very good possibility that it can happen, because if you look at it at that perspective, it's like, well, they're choosing attachments that counter each other. So when they grab the weapon, it almost feels like it's null, even though they can use it perfectly in everything. And on that regard, it's actually good and bad. Good in the sense of way that we're going to see various tunings within each class setup of each class attachment. So we're going to see different variations from the fast ADS stock, or the aiming walking stock, the fast aim walk stock, or heavy barrels, muzzles. Oh, I don't know if the muzzles are going to be tunable or not. If they are, as each attachment should, it is, well, prognosticated to be, then we're going to see several different combinations, not only through attachments, but also to weapon tuning. So you can have, I think I don't have it here, but let me just put the image back again. Share screen. So you can have this same setup that we're seeing on screen right now, but the weapon tuning is going to be different. I can have the same blueprint, but I can save it 3 times over because it has different weapon tuning on each attachment. It's like I can ADS slower with this one because I want more aim, but I actually did the barrel lighter or vice versa, or the grip handles more recoil than aiming stability. The compensator handles more recoil or less recoil. I just want more uh, ADS, things like that, you know? And you might say, well, we already know that this is going to affect competitive play, the tuning and this new gunsmith system. So, what's new about it? Well, the fact of weapon parts and attachments. Because if you can carry 4 weapon parts, and that's by law, that's by default, and then you can carry above it 3 attachments more, and those attachments you can tune them, and you can tune also the weapon parts. It's going to create a lot of combinations that pro players are going to use in order for them to actually get their best KD, their best in their play style. And it's going to actually not only allow the pro players to play their style as they want, but it's going to make them evolve it. How to put it? It's like going from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2 in that regard. So they're going to upgrade their style of playing that they've been carrying since Modern Warfare 2019, or they had in 2019, and they just somewhat carried it in Cold War because different type of mechanics and everything. So imagine having that same style of Modern Warfare 2019, but now it is evolved uh, for you to improve it. So yeah, it's almost like Super Saiyan, and then improves to Super Saiyan 2. Your playstyle through this, not only because of the number of attachments, but more so the tuning of each attachment individually. So you can actually have your favorite weapon parts, and there you go. You have one of the best. Well, not one of the best, but your best setup until you evolve your playstyle through that setup, and then you can just uh, how to put it. I don't know. Uh, Tune it a little bit different in order for you to actually improve. For example, my setup was. So I don't have the images here, but my setup was more so using the Tech Light barrel, um, with the grenade launcher, the hybrid side, the tag laser, and the stipple grip. And then now my setup, just because mostly of the last days of Warzone, I changed it towards uh, the Grenadier barrel, 50 round mag, but still maintaining the tag laser, the grenade launcher, just to scare off campers in a sense of way, and have the hybrid side in order for me to actually, have 2 zooms. So, in a sense of way, I had to evolve my playstyle just because of how it was getting redunculous at the end in Verdansk, and now in Caldera, well, Caldera's still a little mess. Improvements need to be made, but I don't know. The life cycle of Warzone is it's going into an end. So I guess it's fitting that everybody just goes back to Modern Warfare 2019, train through that system, and get ready. I mean, I have my M4. I still have my M4 in that setup, but mostly I just go and train with a blank M4. Why? Because even though I can carry like I said, I've been practicing with the 6 and 7 attachment through the weapon drop. It's more so the fact that I still don't know the full list of weapon attachments that the M4 will have in Modern Warfare 2, and how is it going to be, for the tuning and everything. So just prepare for basics. uh, Anyways, in regards of the competitive COD, it's going to be very tricky for them, and it's going to be. I'm guessing the first 2 weeks we're not going to see any competitive setups until the pro players actually get their competitive setups, and that involves unlocking the weapons, unlocking all the attachments. So expect them to actually have a solution within 2 to 3 weeks in order for them to actually have uh, the real competitive setup, the real competitive guns with the tuning of the attachments, because that's important. It's not only attachments, it's how now you tune them. It looks complicated, but I understand why they say that it's simple enough. Because now the player has the choice. It's like, I want this attachment. It looks cool. It gives me these benefits. But now I can tune it to how much of the benefit or the con I want from each part. That's that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's going to help you uh evolve your style. And pro players, hell, they might go all whackety whack, all pros, and the cons are going to be so heavy. But because of their play style, it might benefit them, or they can have attachments that cancel each other at max. So that's going to be an interesting one. Um, in regards of leaks, well, leaks are leaking. I don't know how to trust them, even though they come from credible sources. Uh, as Espresso, Ace, Slasher, Prestige, Neurocinema has done vids on. So on that regard, I don't know. What I'll do is mostly just until they have their multiplayer reveal. That's the only thing. And they need to have it soon. I mean, I thought that they were gonna do it here in July instead of just starving us from and just messing with us with leaks. But who knows? Who knows what they're gonna do? Maybe it's the same timetable that we had with Modern Warfare 2019. But hey, Infinity Ward, if you're listening, hey, contact me. Tell me everything about MP. I won't say a beep. I'll sign your NDA, and then I'll release the info much better. So that's thought. Um, but anyways, sorry for the surprise stream on Sunday. It just had to get it out. But anyways, um, so yeah, stay tuned on that one, on the multiplayer reveal, and when it happens, we're gonna have a ton of info to talk about because it's a lot of stuff. Until next time, stay safe, take care of yourself, your loved ones.